discipline is going to come from you being consistent, and strength is going to come from you being consistent. And then finally, your strength of will comes within being consistent. So, yeah, I don't know what's up. So, I just wanted to add, Billy, that like I don't have a personal trainer and I don't go to the gym every day, but what I do is calisthenics, and I utilize push-ups, pull-ups, dips, leg raises, and fortunately, I'm coming up on 46, and I mean, I'm excited to even post how I'm looking, how I'm feeling, because I mean, at 46, I'm feeling pretty fucking good, and being able to get pull-ups going from 5 to 7 to 8 to getting 10 to getting dips in to doing push-ups, sorry, and just all that regimented thing. And then as a trader, being in front of my desk as much as I am, either engaging with students, doing something like this, trading, whatever it is, it's real nice to kind of take a trade, set the stop loss, and go bust out 30, 40, you know pull-ups, sets of 5, sets of 7, sets of 10. And yeah, man, just a thought. I mean, even dropping down and busting out 25, 50 push-ups, being consistent, kind of keeping track, writing that stuff down. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to do that. And I personally think, I don't take like testosterone replacement or anything like that. I eat a lot of fucking meat, and uh I try and stay active in regards to calisthenics. But any day, anytime you want, you can drop down and start trying to get consistent in busting out the sets of 25, 50, 100, and start journaling that, stacking that, and see how good you feel. Like, I mean, building that strength in your body really, really is a thing. So I know you got kiddos running around the house and you got to cook dinner for them, and you're busy, and you probably munch on a little something as you're making them chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, and all the kids meals that kids love. But be real disciplined, man. I mean, I can count on one hand the inputs that are going into my body in a weekly basis. And I mean, I might have a cheat day here or there, but the days where I choose to do intermittent fasting for 24 hours and not eat anything on a back test weekend, and then maybe just drink, a little bit of coffee, or even, straight up nothing, like just straight up water. Um, those are real good key signs of being disciplined. That's ways in which, in my personal opinion, that's paying yourself. And yes, you can schedule something. Yes, you can pay somebody. Yes, you could go sling some iron at a gym and go somewhere and everything else. Or you could just instill in your mindset these things I'm talking about. And yeah, I just want to throw that in because I love everything you're saying. That's amazing energy, bro. Discipline is going to come from you being consistent, and strength is going to come from you being consistent. And then finally, your strength of will comes within being consistent. So wanting it is really all you need. And most of us don't really want it. They're content with, like, but I like smoking weed when I get home, but I like drinking 3 or 4 beers after a day, right? I mean, if you're me, but I like, banging my old lady on the regular. But the solitude and not constantly doing the things that you like, and instead doing the things that you need, and that will to be able to do it. I'm just here to say, like, it starts paying off and it pays dividends, and it's important. So
Discipline, self-control.
yeah.
Like it all goes together, and then it goes together with journaling because like my self-development and my self-mastery has all come from what I'm journaling and just what I'm observing internally and externally in the charts and about myself too. And there was, I forgot who was the guy you brought down on accident. Shadow, what was his name or whatever? That guy who was talking a lot of
Focus.
gems.
His name's
Focus, yeah, yeah.
Focus.
So Focus, what he was saying about, and this is, we talked about this. I think I brought this up last week, and when we were talking about, or when I was talking about, like, there's a guy. I shared the video. I pinned the video in the space, and it was a guy who left FX to go and become, I think it was a neuroeconomist, and basically studying the minds of capital allocators and risk managers. And he's found that there is a direct correlation between the amount of testosterone you're producing and the amount of risk you're taking. And when I learned that, I looked at my data, because I'm not journaling to actively, like, learn something new about my strategy. I'm doing it to keep just a list of data in case there's some self-doubt or whatever going on, that I have things tracked to just, keep up with myself. That's why I'm journaling. But I've noticed that in my journaling, I was taking a lot more risk in the morning. And what I learned in that video is that we're producing testosterone, as men, we're producing testosterone, like, a peak in the morning. And that's what the Focus was bringing up. And that's like kind of the biohacking I thought about to optimize myself to where I'm not trading until power hour. That's the only time I'll trade New York, because when I wake up, I don't know what I have in me. Maybe I'm just fucked up, but I'm a ball of energy. I need to chill out when I wake up. So I like, Kit, you brought up, like, discipline. That's why I'm saying the parallels is like discipline and working out and stuff. Like, that's proving to yourself that you're able to follow a regimen, and you're able to, you know, you have to really to work out and do that on a consistent basis. Like, there's a reason not everyone does it. It's because most people, like, a lot of us are lazy. When you start out lazy, you have to build callus and build that repetition. And when you have all that going on, like, building that repetition, that translates into the charts. And when you're, whatever you're trading, it's going to be like Focus said, it's like what you're doing outside is what you're doing inside the charts too. And so, yeah, there's a lot of ways you could optimize just without even anything to do with candlesticks. Just looking at what's going on in your life, and, like, what can you observe? Can you be introspective and just see, like, is there anything that you could optimize in your environment, in your relationships, that could, like, put you in a spot to where you could really, be disciplined? Because I think there's no such thing as perfect conditions, but there are places where we thrive. And that's why environment is such a big thing. Like what Master said, childhood trauma, like, that stuff all matters, because that's going to form you and your habits and the people you surround yourself with. It all coincides. So, yeah, I mean, dude, this space is so awesome. I'm loving what I'm
The
hearing.
way I looked at it is you can't be a pisshead, go down a pub every night, smoke 100 fags a day, and then expect to be disciplined on the charts. Um,
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
I fast for 18 hours a day every day, pretty much. And I do eat pretty healthily, home cooked food, cooked from scratch and stuff like that. But my biggest vice is I'm a sugar addict. So in the evening, I'll have some chocky bars, or um, eat half a pack of biscuits or a whole pack of biscuits. I just can't. It's like an addiction. So it's something I've really got to work on. I actually can eat clean. I don't know nothing about the gym, and obviously I've got quite a few friends that are ripped up bodybuilders, like proper real deal, and they're proper knowledgeable about that sort of stuff. And I was just like, dude, do you want to teach me? Because it's something I've got to do. I've got diabetes as well, type 2, I think. Yeah, type 2, I think it is. And I'm gonna I've got to get on it, drop some weight, and go get active. And if I want to do this for a living forever, I've really got to put the effort into to becoming as disciplined as I can be, because it's all going to be wasted. That's how I'm viewing it. I'm not saying you have to live a regimented lifestyle, but to be where I want to be on the charts, I think I've got to make the change to try and make myself better. And I think it starts off the charts as well as on, because I work like a dog. Like I really put work into this trading. 10 hours a day every day, sort of thing.
I know you do.
Um,
I can attest to
yeah,
that.
it's just I know that to level up, it starts with me, and it starts with off the charts, I think. So that really is what I think is my next sort of goal, because fixing your mindset and your discipline, that comes from fixing your body, I believe. I've been doing a lot of sort of not studying, but watching gazillions of videos, and there's a massive link to being healthy within your body to being healthy within your mind. That's what I've established, and I think it's no good having a trashed body and expecting your mind to work 100%. So because I'm very strong-minded, very strong-willed, I'm like, why can't I do? I'm trying just as hard as everyone else, if not harder. Why can't I stop myself from my mind like going crazy? I know I'm wired a bit different to some other people, got OCD, ADHD, and stuff, and dyslexia, but I still can't. I don't know. It's like, only way I can explain it to someone else that hasn't got my kind of mindset is, you can punch that punch bag as hard as possible, but for some reason your mind ain't letting you do it, and it's so frustrating.
It's like being in those dreams where you're trying to run and it's like you're going so slow you feel like you're going
Yeah,
fast. And
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
that
Same
feeling.
sort of thing. So I just think that this is going to be what's going to help me level up, because I think fixing your body will then help fix your mind. But yeah, that's all I've got to add.